Okay. Hey, we're back. We're gonna take on the temple. Deal with it.
It's always best to put your viewers in an adversarial position as soon as possible. Yeah, you just played this whole temple, so you should be able to breeze right through it. See, look at that. Badass sword.
Yeah. I should have left it on the screen.
Well, it's moving really slow for me, so I'm getting quite a good view of it. Its original sharpness will cause it to completely transform into a different sword.
Alright, I think the way is... I think it is this way.
Oh, do you still have that? I'm gonna bring up the fog. How it's all like dark now.
It should be.
I can see
the fog is really like... It's actually like my favorite kind of overcast weather.
Yeah, I really like overcast weather.
Are you watching this?
Yes.
Okay, so we have something very relevant to talk about. Before recording, we actually confronted the levitation gods, and it turns out it was just Majora trying to help us out again. Maybe we'll get Link to understand that by the end of this LP. Get the people to understand that he's not such a bad guy. He's trying to help out.
He's actually a good guy. So misunderstood. Okay, so... were you fighting the bat right now?
No, I'm at Snowhead.
Well, it showed you fighting a bat for what, a Keese? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Geez, watching you, turn into a Spike Goron in slow motion, and I can see every little bit that the orange aura grows. It's actually a lot more to it than I thought.
Yeah, I made sure I hit it with the Dooku stick. Show that off.
Yeah, it's like one of the strongest weapons in the game, isn't it?
I'm gonna be using it in this temple now since I don't have the,
It's not even used as a weapon.
That looks pretty, like, ferocious. I don't remember it being that ferocious when he has the ice breath.
Me either! Was it originally like that? I don't remember it being like that. I just remember him kind of, just breathing, really. I don't remember him exhaling it like, you know, fuck you. Knock you off the thing. Is there any way to get up there without, playing the lullaby?
I don't think so. Maybe through, like, Majora's levitate powers.
I wonder if you could just, like, levitate right through him. I wonder if he has collision detection, because if he doesn't, you could just go right through him.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in here doesn't have collision detection, as if it's, like, usually not reachable.
We both fucked up collision and said collision. Doesn't have collision detection.
And he dies.
Yeah,
just another victim in our quest. Oh my god, that was pretty funny. His eyes at that point, when he got hit.
Fun guy.
Okay, so we're gonna be coming up on the very well.
You can actually just walk up there. I normally just walk up here because so many times I would just go right off.
Well, I'm sure I will never do anything as stupid as that.
Let's go get the stone mask.
Did it catch up yet?
You're going up the
yeah, I fell off
ramp
already.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. Can you imagine if you were able to push spikes out of your whole body? I just watched you fall completely off the snow.
It was right as you said, like, because I usually fall off. I don't know, I guess I'm not having as much skill as I usually do with this game right now. But usually I can make it up in one run.
It seems like whenever you're playing, not recording, you're fine, and then we start recording, and then you start making mistakes. Just today, like other times you played while we weren't recording, it was fine. Then you played, you were fine while recording, but something's
Let's make
something's
that up
off.
in this temple. No sword run.
Oh, dude, and I completely forgot about the boss for this level.
God?
Yeah, I love that boss.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Although I really hated that it was mechanical as a kid, because like the mechanical stuff doesn't belong in this era.
Yeah, I guess that might have bugged me as a kid, I think, now that I remember. But I actually do like... If you think about it, this is the Ice Temple, and compared to Ocarina of Time's Ice Temple, I think this one's really neat.
Ocarina of Time didn't really have much of an ice temple. It's a nice cavern, really.
Yeah. This seems like a way upgraded Ice Cavern.
Yeah, well, I like this better than the ice cavern, actually.
I mean, I'm glad they found a way to incorporate, like, melting eyes when they had the fire arrow. Like, they had it in the last one, but they make it a huge part of this one.
I also like how they actually give you a reason to use the ice arrow in this game. The ice arrow is actually useful when it was just... You didn't even have to have the ice arrow at all in Ocarina of Time. I remember I didn't even know you could get the ice arrow for a long time.
Yeah, and the ice arrow's a pain in the ass to get in Ocarina of Time as well.
You have to do the Guradu thing, right?
Yeah. So
That's
here's
sort
the part that's kind of difficult. Even when you do know... I'll go ahead and show it with the lens of truth. That every single wall in that little capsule is closed besides this one. But it shows that they're all open with the lens of truth.
Oh yeah. That's a particularly interesting one, I think. They do specifically. My hero.
But it's kind of annoying when you're like not sure if it's just like, oh my god, it's not detecting any of my hits. You don't realize it's like you're not allowed, you're not supposed to be hitting it.
It's intuitive gameplay.
Yeah.
But ain't that what everyone loves about Zelda?
Yep, it's the only thing they love. Other than that, it's the least loved game ever.
People only like it for its intuitive gameplay. Everything else sucks.
I just wish like I could find some way to be nostalgic about Zelda, but it seems like no one can.
I know, dude. Like, it's like no one played this as a kid. You know, people never talk about how they played this as a kid and all that. You know, that's what I really want to hear.
Yeah.
What did you just get? Because I'm pretty far behind.
Map.
Okay, now I'm seeing you get it. It was funny, you just went from... I didn't see you put on the mask, so you just went from Goron Link to Wink and then back into Goron Link. The Goron's a pretty good transformation because, you know, you can roll real fast and kick everybody's ass. Oh, have you showed off the little, like, ass bumping attack he does?
Yeah, I did it. I think that's the first thing I did when I got the Goron mask, is I showed off that. I think actually now I should talk about this. I always wanted to when I LP'd this, but I think that the punches he uses is really cool too.
Like, what did he actually do?
Fire that comes out of them, and then this like guard he has.
Yeah, he just like, don't touch me.
He just like goes into prayer mode. Aid me, Majora. Oh!
He's aiming his prayers and everywhere. Where's the sheet or blanket that they lie on?
back in this room, I remember, but let's go ahead and push this now.
See you levitating.
Yeah, my prayers to Majora were answered.
Majora Muslim faith. You got the hat and everything. Oh wait, they're not Sikhs, are they?
I hope I was aimed towards Mecca.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy that they actually aim their prayers at. That's crazy that they actually aim their prayers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop reading the whole thing.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just denounce an entire faith in the Let's Play.
I think I've done that before. But yeah, so anyways, you're pushing a block.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate.
Back to the game.
I think we're all pushing a block on the inside.
We're all pushing this block called life. Oh boy.
Pushing that block called life.
I just got a frame of the Goron blinking, and he just looked like he was signed like out of these guys. Whoa. Oh, now you're teleporting all over the place. Now you're fighting a wolf. It's blanketed in snow.
I haven't been using my,
How did you get all the way over? Oh, is this the first time you're using a sword?
I think I used it a couple times earlier, but it's pretty much the first time. Let me just make sure. I need to remember this red room that's coming up.
How come?
There's a ferry I need to come back for. In this locked room that I'm going in here, I have to revisit this place. And I get the fire arrows.
Is you know that glitch you were getting, does that just flat out for that one ferry, or can it be any ferry?
No, some other bubble berries I saw.
Alright, so as long as it's not, if it was for like every ferry, dude, this would be impossible. The way the wolf was swiping, the ice was in the back, it made it look like that came out of its swipe, and I was like, what the hell?
It's weird when you enter this room and you see the wolves behind the ice. It made me think that the wolves were actually frozen. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure I thought that too.
Oh, that was weird. I actually did some pro dodging right there, but I wasn't Z-targeted at all.
I'll see it when you upload it.
Yeah.
That's what makes watching these extra fun, is I get to see them the way you see them. And hear my comforting voice.
So here we have two ferries to get. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if this is a ferry right here, but let me try and get both of these exploded at once. Once again, utilizing the bomb mask. Oh crap! I got neither.
Use a bomb arrow.
I like the bomb mask so much. I don't mind not having the sword in this temple.
Nah, it's.
And look at that hilt. The hilt looks
mask.
pretty cool too.
You got the Goron thing. You got the Deku sticks.
Yeah, Deku sticks I'm gonna use on the Stalfos.
That's like arguably the most memorable sound effect in the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some girl who has that as like her ringtone for text messages or something.
Oh, I don't ever buy any of that stuff because I don't care. But
I think it's really lame.
That would be cool to get as a text message thing, though, if I cared about that at all. But I don't even know if I can do that. Actually, my cell phone's so old, I can only choose from the set ringtones it already has on it. And those are just dorky little... Well, hold on.
I actually mess around with
That's my ringtone.
I mess around with the songs in my phone for like alarms a lot. I really like weird. I'm weird because I don't like music a ton, but I'm obsessed with like melodies. That's probably why I like the songs in Ocarina of Time so much.
There's a lot of good melodies.
Picking up some moolah here. Trying to make some good time on this temple. I hope I can do it.
Well, you don't have to do it for my benefit or anything, because I'll still be perfectly awake. Although I'm probably gonna go to bed after we do this.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I need to get this sword forged still.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, I don't think I thought to just shoot the things up in the ceiling. I think I, like, left my first time and then, like, looked all around and got really frustrated.
Yeah, pretty much every room in, like, Majora's Mask gave me trouble as a kid.
Yeah. This game was really hard for me as a kid. Just not even the temples, just finding my way through Clock Town.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I'm still pretty bad at that. I've never been good with cardinal directions.
Yeah, this temple's the temples in this game are infamous for that as well.
I just got a slow motion flip with the fairy mask. It's pretty frightening.
Yeah, hair flipping in the wind. I'm not using my bunny hood so far.
Oh yeah.
Now, this room gave me so much trouble as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to do like use some of them as a switch and some of them as platforms, and there's one point where you're just like alternating a switch and a platform and not going anywhere.
Yeah, this
Actually,
room
I'm
was
gonna
my
keep it like
as a
this.
kid.
Go down there and pick up the fairy in this room, which is like right here.
Oh, then you got those snow dudes. Those puffs, or whatever the hell they are.
They always seem like they'd have some funky name. Okay, if that bubble popping was the fairy. If you use the Lens of Truth, you'll be able to see it, but for some reason that fairy is invisible. Come here, come to mommy. There you go. You're safe now.
You're safe floating around inside my body.
However that works.
Yeah, I guess they just...
Pocket of infinite, like, storage.
I guess they just float around in your soul for a while. You know, the bow also looks cooler in this one than it did in Ocarina of Time.
Actually, I'm gonna have to do the thing that most people do accidentally, because I think I messed up the timing.
Oh, really?
But it shouldn't take that long still.
Oh, I can't believe you!
Here we
I
go.
can't believe this!
I go on this, hit this switch like I did before.
I'm just looking at that sword icon and it's just bothering me that it doesn't have more of a role. Well, I don't know why. They basically just wasted one of their coolest sword designs.
Yeah. But the Great Fairy's sword looks awesome. I'll get that in this for sure.
Wasn't it all like pink and purple?
Yeah, but I think it still looks awesome.
I don't really remember what it looks like.
And the sword, you get as the Fierce Deity. That sword looks cool as well.
Weird looking. But you can only be the Fierce Deity in boss rooms, and by the time you get it, you've already... Well, our internet dropped Our connection dropped dramatically for a second there, and now
Yeah,
it's fine.
I saw. It's okay. Okay, something
I
I'm
was
gonna try
saying
and
you
show
can only
right
do
now.
the fear.
Oh yeah, if you're in the boss room, I know. I've never actually
Oh,
tested.
sorry, our connection's being.
Well, we'll be right back, folks.